What's up, everyone? Lord Vino here, or just call me Austin. So, this story time is just a crazy one. This is also my very first story time here on the channel, and I can't wait to tell more that I have. Before we get into it, before you goons go into the comments and say, "Oh, you are just copying Luna," it's not really copying if they're my story times, and I also just have the same name, just spelt with an Y instead of an I. Anyway, let's get into it. This all starts off in 2012 as a normal Wednesday morning. My grandma woke me up, got dressed, ate some eggs and toast. That shit was fire as fuck. And waited on my front porch for my school bus and headed off to school. Now, the whole day was normal, but when it got to snack time, this is where the story time really kicks off. Every day at 1:30, my teacher would give us all a snack. And on this day, he picked my favorite fruit, blueberries. Now me being an angry little fucking shithead, I did not like how he gave me the blueberries that were all squished and disgusting. Now looking back, this is just the dumbest fucking thing. As a little kid, I was such a picky fucking eater. Words cannot describe how picky I was back then, and I still kind of am, just not as picky. But I asked for another bag of them, and I was also gonna trade this bag. By the way, I wasn't just gonna throw them away. I was gonna I was gonna give him the bag and wait for another one. But he did not give me one, and for the sake of the video, this teacher, we're just gonna call him Mr. Jones. He declined this request for a new bag, and I didn't no for an answer. So I threw the biggest fit probably anyone has ever seen. I was so furious. Looking back, if I was a parent watching this, I would smack the shit out of that kid, bro. If I ever saw that happen, I would be just upset and just confused on why this kid is throwing a fucking fit over some goddamn blueberries. And Mr. Jones walked over to me, picked me up off the floor, and said, if you want to complain about your snack, you won't get another one." And oh my god, words can't describe how mad I was when he said this. I looked him straight in the face, and with the most dead ass tone, I said, "I'm calling the cops on you." He proceeded to laugh his ass off. I have never seen this Mr. Jones laugh so hard, and Mr. Jones was a very interesting teacher. He was probably one of the best ones I've had since I was since then, but just on this day, clearly I just wasn't having any shit. Looking back still, it's just this is just insane. I can't believe I did this. As soon as I got home, I called 911, and as soon as I heard that operator, I shit myself. I froze, hung up the phone. An hour and a half later, three cops showed up to my house. And when they proceeded to ask why I called the cops, I told them my kindergarten teacher stole my blueberries. And I shit you not, these cops, all three of them, started laughing their asses off. Every single one. I was so embarrassed. And they told me to only call them for any other emergencies. And if I ever called them for some bullshit excuse like that, they were basically using this as a threat. They were gonna basically send me to jail. It was a threat, and I understood that. And I haven't called the cops since this day because nothing has ever happened, so there was no need. And that is basically it for the story time. I wish this never took place, but hey, it made for a good story time. Now hold on. For the end of this story time, I want y'all to go into the comments or into the description. I want you to click on the first link, which is my Discord link, and I want you to go in there. And you know what I want you to do? Y'all want to know what I want y'all to do? Y'all want to know? What y'all need to do is y'all need to tell me what your favorite thing coming up for you or your family in 2024. So shout out to Majin FN for for the background gameplay. I'll put his channel in the second link in the description. And I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Peace out.